Joining us now to talk even closer to home as to the impact that this will have on the families of America is talk about something that's kind of near and dear to my heart. It's the child tax credit, and it's near and dear to my heart for a couple of reasons. And Kathy Roos is joining us. He's a senior fellow here at the Family Research Council, and it's near and dear to me because I have 5 kids, but also because it was an idea that originated with FRC back in the early 90s, and President Bush doubled it, but now it could go away.
Yes, and if it does, we're talking about the single largest benefit for families in the U.S. tax code. This is not to be diminished. This is huge, and it's potentially going to go away in January if President Obama and the Democrats in Congress let it slip away. It'll be slashed in half, excuse me.
Let's talk about the rationale for the child tax credit.
It's a simple proposition that families are in a better position to make decisions about their own resources in terms of spending it for their children than a government bureaucrat or institution. So this child tax credit is $1,000 per child. That's a meaningful tax credit. We would actually support at the Family Research Council increasing it to $5,000 per child, which would more accurately reflect the reality of child rearing today. But it's a meaningful tax benefit for families, and it's the largest benefit that families enjoy today. So it's extremely important.
It's pro-child, too.
It's very pro-child.
And for those critics out there who would say, well, you know, you just want those for those families that have big kids that drive big cars. And look, those kids that we're raising, and you have 3? 2. 2. You need to catch up.
Maybe you know something I don't know.
Okay, well, I need to catch up. Those are the future taxpayers for America. They're the ones that are going to be paying the Social Security for those that you know don't have any kids. So these kids that these families are being, you know, I mean, obviously $1,000 is not making the difference, but it helps.
It helps. And the way I like to think about it is, you can make meaningful decisions with your own resources that no government bureaucrat would ever do. One thing that helps in our family, and many families like ours, is we're able to send our children to private religious school. Now, the Obama administration is not going to help, you know, go out of its way to help anybody do that. But if you're allowed to keep a little bit more of your own money, you're able to do that. And I want to mention, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I work from home. Having this kind of meaningful child tax credit will allow more moms or dads to raise their children in their own home. You don't have to wade into the whole mommy wars or make a decision about daycare or whatever to agree that what's best for families is the ability to decide for themselves what kind of arrangement they want for their children in terms of child rearing. I mean, there's no question that we make better decisions for our own kids in terms of resources than somebody who doesn't know them and doesn't know us.